What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl D, and today I got a little story time for y'all. All right, about an edible, me, and Vegas. Right? Okay, so boom, we was in Vegas for my cousin's birthday, and weed is legal as hell out there, right? And we got to the hotel. The first day when we got there, it smelled like gas. The casino smelled like gas. We was walking the strip outside the hotel, going to get something to eat, and it smelled like gas. And this dude, he had stopped us. He passed us and he stopped us. He was like, anyone want to buy some weed? And it blew my mind. Cause it was police officers. It was police officers out there and everything. And it just blew my mind because I'm not used to that. I'm from Alabama, you feel me? That's not, no. No. Immediately no. It felt like a setup, even though we did not know anybody, but it felt like police as fuck. Cause what do you mean? Do we want who are you? Who sent you? Who are you working for? Type of shit, But fast forward to the last night we were in Vegas, right? My cousin's birthday dinner was that night, right? I was all excited to go today, just ready to have a good time, eat with my people and just, have a good old time. Wrong. Okay, so my cousins went to the dispensary, right? And they got some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they bought me back a pack of edibles. It was the gummy bears. I think it was 50 milligrams or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was, she handed me the bag and I looked in there. I said, I smelled it. Didn't like the smell, not one bit. Didn't like it. But I tasted it anyway. I tasted the piece of it. I bit it and I was like, the little waxy taste. But I got past that and it was fine. And you know how when you start watching TV and eating, you don't pay attention to what you're eating, how fast you're eating, you just throw in the back, that's what it was. That's what happened. And I think a commercial had came on and I said, wait a minute. I said, okay, bitch, you done ate 5, and when that shit hit, that shit gonna hit real bad. And I was not wrong. I felt my body slipping into the high. And I ain't never in my life ever felt no shit like that. I felt my body leaning. I was sitting like this. I felt my body sitting like this. That's ridiculous. No way. And I thought shit was sweet because I was taking pictures and videos and stuff, just, trying to see what I look like. And I was like, that shit crazy, bro. That shit fun. And then it's right after I said that, it got worse real fast. I put my phone down. I said, oh shit. Oh no, it done got worse. It got worse. Shit was no longer sweet. I fucked around and I found out real fast. No. I put my phone down, right? And I laid down. I was curled up in the ball. And the room got to spinning. And I was like, oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. The room was it's the room was just I was not having it. I got crying, praying, rocking back and forth. I was going through it. And my cousin, she was like, just calm down. You can be fine. Just calm down. You gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. She couldn't have been any more wrong. I felt like I was gonna die. I just knew I was going to the other side. I swear to God, I shit you not. That shit was crazy. I have never been that high, ever. And then, boom. I said, Lord, please, if you make me sober, I swear to God, I won't get high no more. I'm sorry. Just make me not high no more. Like, in that whole praying, like, with tears in my eyes. Just like, I was in there sweating. Like, that shit was terrible. And then, right after I said that, my stomach started doing flips. Like, on some Gabby Douglas type shit. Like, Simone Biles type shit. I jumped up, run to the bathroom, and then come up right away. I was over the toilet. And then it started coming up, started throwing up. And it came up so violently, it brought me to my knees. Like, I did not miss the toilet, but still, like, it brought me to my knees, and I was like, gripping the toilet. Like, that's mad nasty. I don't, like, that's mad nasty. But I was gripping the toilet. I felt like I was shaded into a werewolf or some shit. Like, that's not okay. I was going through it. Like, I threw up like 3 times, back to back to back. Yeah. And then I went and laid down, and I was fine. I ain't gonna say I was fine, but I was okay enough to actually, like, calm down and sit in the bed and, like, be still, you know, calm, and, like, I fell asleep. And my people was in there that was checking on me, like, you okay? Like, what happened? What's going on? What's wrong? And I told them to tell them that it was the food, in which at the moment it made sense. Off the top of my head type shit. It made sense. But, like, at the same time it didn't, because, like, we ate the same thing. I was the only one that got sick. Like, really? No. But it worked because they bought it. I sold them. And, like, they left me in there by myself while they went to the birthday dinner thing or whatever. And, like, I ain't gonna say I was, like, fine, but I was, like, okay enough to know that I was gonna be all right. Like, my mama's whole thing was, we're gonna have to stay here another night or whatever, a little bit longer, till I'm okay. So, like, cause, like, she was worried about making it back to the airport, you know what I'm saying? Which that's understandable, that's reasonable. But, like, the next morning, I was still moving in slow motion. This shit ridiculous. Like, my mama had to come in there and help me get ready. Like, and I just feel like I lived so many things. I don't know, but she was like, DR, you gotta move a little bit faster. We gotta get to the airport, we gotta catch the plane. And I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But I can't move any faster. My body is still, I can't move any faster. Like, what do you want me to do? We made the plane. We made it to the airport. And, like, I think I was fine. I think I was still a little high on the way to the airport and catching the plane. But by the time my brother and my dad came to get us, I was fine. And yeah, I eventually told them, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, it wasn't food. It was edible. It was some edibles. And she was like, my mom was like, you know what? Why would you do that? Like, they was laughing at me. And, like, she was like, come to think of it, you did like you was high. But I didn't want to, you know, and I was like, yep. So I thought I was fooling them. But, like, she ain't crazy. But I don't know why I could have just been honest from the get-go. But I didn't want to, you know, out of fear of looking stupid. Or maybe them fussing at me. I don't know. Something. I don't know. But I could have been honest from the get-go. But, like, that shit was so crazy. Like, I didn't even want to get high at all. When I got back home, like, I threw that bag across the room before we left the hotel. Like, I just launched that shit across the room. Like, I didn't even want to look at the shit. You feel me? Like, and then, like, we got back home. Like, I was telling my brothers about it. At the to tell people about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was so funny to me. Like, I feel like I had to tell somebody. And I told a couple people that I talked to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was ridiculous. 0 out of 10. But I had a good time, though. So it don't matter, right? Okay. That's it. That's it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and follow me on all my social medias. That will be in the description down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. You little horny, pick your phone.